Hello.
Good morning, boys and girls.
You're here early?
Yeah.
What day is it? Monday.
I'm certainly in the mood for a party.
I'm actually kind of ready to party right now.
What kind of radio show is this?
It is the one that wakes you up every morning.
It's like my new favorite show.
It's Monday morning.
Is it me, or is this show getting weirder this year?
Don't worry, it's too early for the creative types.
Get up there and do the show. We go live in seconds.
It's showtime.
It's showtime.
Monday morning.
Monday.
Sucks big time.
I like Monday today.
You do?
It's spring's in the air. We had great pizza from the Fix in Roswell.
That's because we're celebrating Steve's birthday, which is Tuesday.
Yeah, thank you.
Yay!
62 tomorrow, and get Social Security checks very soon.
Have you been getting those things in the mail about early retirement and all those, like, come live with us type of thing?
Come live with us.
Like, you know.
Those retirement, Sun City and all that place.
Yes.
Yep, I sure do.
And did you sign up?
No, I didn't. No, like where I live right now.
Well, Steve, I brought you this.
What?
I found it at 11 Alive. They have a table there full of stuff. It's called the free table when there's stuff no one wants. It's this garden gnome.
Oh, thank you.
Happy
that looks so
birthday.
lovely in my
And
garden.
it has batteries, and you put it in your garden, and it whistles when someone's walking close by.
Oh, does it? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so
If you touch it in its naughty spot.
Well, you know what? He goes, hello.
It becomes a much bigger gnome.
Well, I took it off the free table, and then people came running after it. Are you taking our gnome? And then they took it back, and then I was in the makeup room, and they brought it back to me and said, we voted. We think you should take him home. We're all tired of him. So, Steve, I really can't give it to you because I just got it, but I want to do like, where's, whatever, Waldo, let's take a picture with him, and we'll post it, and I'll take him everywhere I go.
Okay. Very good.
Happy birthday.
So
What are we going to name him?
It is my gift, or it isn't?
No, it's not really.
Oh, it's not really.
But
Okay,
I just
well,
brought it just to talk about him.
Thank you, Tom.
But the pizza you can't eat.
Oh, good. That's from
That's
Vikki.
right.
Thank you.
That's right. And, Steve, it was your birthday, and I was going to take you out for lunch, but Vicky's already brought lunch. So.
Right.
And we
Sorry.
agreed we wouldn't take each other out to lunch.
That's right. Yep. Mm-hmm. That's true.
No,
We did.
but you were supposed to take us out to lunch because you lost the bet, which again is another bet Steve has lost
Yeah, I
that
know.
he refuses to pay up.
No, I'll pay up. I tried to. You guys switched
But
places
we're not
on
even
me.
going there.
it's
Just
the old,
forget it.
I
Just
forgot
forget
my
it.
Yeah.
phone.
La, 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 la,
I
let's move
didn't have my
along.
phone with me, and I couldn't reach you.
Yeah, right.
Let's just move along, shall
Left
we?
me
How was
dying on the
Washington,
side of the street.
D.C.?
Washington, D.C. was very interesting. I went up to Washington last week with the Parkinson's and Michael J. Fox's group, and we met with congressmen from Georgia and met Purdue, Johnny Isaacson, Doug Collins. Let's see, who else did we meet? John Lewis was there. A bunch of Georgia.
So tell everybody exactly what the purpose of this was.
Purpose was to go up and ask them to vote for the money that is going to go towards Parkinson's research that's on the table right now. It's called Bill A49, and we wanted them to vote for A49. So that's what the 4 days previous to that is what we're learning and everything to talk to them about.
And for those of you that don't know, Senator Isaacson also has Parkinson's.
Yeah, he does. He does. And he was our guest speaker at one night. He came out there and we took pictures with him and had some pictures done and talked with him a little bit. And then he had to go and off to another thing. They keep them all very busy. He was voted the most busiest congressman in all of Congress, Johnny Isaacson.
Oh, he was real big with the VA. He's always accessible,
that's
I
good.
think, to
Yeah.
the media. I really like him.
Yeah, good guy. Good guy.
It's good to see people in Congress, using their skills and doing stuff.
Yeah. Well, I realize that congressmen, get a bad rap for being, having a job for life and all that sort of thing and having perks and all. But it's not easy. They every Wednesday is the day that all the charities come there and all the people like me at that point in time. Because the same day I was there were people walking around with cancer. And Veterans Association was all there speaking to them. So they all have appointments nonstop. So Wednesday's their day to listen to people really bitch about money that they want appropriated for their particular cause. They have to listen to those people all day long.
Well, you know how much money is like wasted in Washington. Like we gave $1 million to study methane gas from cows. That type of stupidity.
Right.
So I'm glad to see there was something allocated to a great cause.
Yeah. So we hope anyway. But we had a good time, and they're very friendly. All the people that work there in all the Georgia offices, they have two things. Tom, you're going to like this. They've got peanuts, Coca-Colas, and Chick-fil-A waffle potato chips.
Why?
Which I've never seen before that they offer up. They have them out in the lobby for everybody. bags of waffle potato chips from Chick-fil-A.
They're not the fries.
Not the fries, no. The potato chips.
I never heard of them.
I said, where did you get these chips? They said, well, if you go and you ask for them, they kind of have them hidden, and you can get a bag. But I said, I've never seen anybody with a bag of these.
Never.
They said, no. But
wow, they're all hidden under their jackets.
I guess so. So they whip them out.
That's a perk of being in Congress.
I guess so, yeah. But so I took 42 bags of those and brought them home.
That's good. I do have a friend at Chick-fil-A corporate. I want to call her as soon as the show's over to find out what the deal is. Maybe we can get some here.
Yeah, do that.
Now, Steve, you didn't embarrass yourself, hanging out with Michael J. Fox's people by saying, "Okay, where's the DeLorean?"
No,
where is it?
I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
And he came home just in time. Wasn't William Shatner in town the day you got back? Did you have a meeting with him?
In town here?
Yeah.
Shatner was? I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
really?
I thought for sure. It
what?
It was in the AJC about how it was $100, I think, to get your picture taken with him. I said, well, Steve's already done that, but I bet he's going to do it again.
No, I won't.
Steve,
No?
it was the gathering of Shatner fans, and
Sulu was not there. But,
Sulu.
Yeah. He was on a radio show last week and got really upset. They asked him about what the deal was with George Takei. He started swearing and everything because he was on XM. He started going, who the fuck is the guy? He goes, I don't know who the hell he is. He goes, who the fuck is George Takei? I worked with this guy for 2 years. He said he came in a few days. We had a few lines together. That was it. He goes, I don't know the guy. I don't know him. Why is he saying all this shit about me? Went on and on, just exploded.
Wow. Was he on Howard Stern?
No, it was another show. No.
Wow.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Who is George Takei anyway?
Mr.
He
Sulu.
was Mr. Sulu.
Of course he was.
Remember he was on the show once and he
Yes,
said, oh, Vikki,
I know.
you rascal.
I remember that. Yeah, Steve was not there that day, actually. You were not there.
You
No,
weren't?
I was.
Were you?
Yeah,
I thought he came in another time. We had
No,
him another
that was
time.
Dr. Smith.
Oh,
Right?
I missed Dr. Smith.
Yeah.
Peggy. Wasn't he always calling for Peggy?
What?
Wasn't he always calling for Peggy? Or whatever.
Will.
Will, and
The pain. He was the first gay doctor in space.
I think he wasn't his. He and Charles Nelson Riley were the same person.
And Paul Lynde from
Oh,
Hollywood
that's right,
Squares.
Paul Lynde.
Yeah. Forget.
Paul Lynde, that's right.
Craig Shoemaker's father.
Yeah, right. Remember that bit? Yeah. He loved Paul Lynde so much he wrote to him and said, I want you to be my dad. Never heard back from Paul Lynde. Sure, son, sure.
That's so funny. I love
Anyway.
So we haven't talked since the Oscars either, have we?
No.
Nope.
What'd y'all think?
I was very happy Spotlight won. I can't tell you. I thought it was the best movie. I really thought it was going to be The Revenant, but I was ecstatic that it won. Very, very happy.
Did you see all the films? Did you see Joy?
I never saw Joy, and I didn't see that. Is it The Hateful Eight? Was that wasn't
No, that
nominated
wasn't
for
one
best
of them.
film?
But it was.
And The Danish Girl. Those
Yes.
Mm.
I thought Chris Rock was spot on in the first part. I thought sometimes it might have stretched a little bit throughout the whole show, one too many times for me. But I like when he said, "Welcome, Black." You know,
Yeah, that was pretty funny. Yeah, he had some good lines there. I thought.
It was such a long show, though, and you worked that night.
I did it at
It was
Preachy for the
after
Academy Awards party.
midnight when it finally.
I never stay the whole time.
Oh, you
I
don't?
leave around 11:15. I split because the restaurant only had about maybe 10 tables left, and I'd given away all the prizes. So
They didn't give away the good stuff till like 10 till 12.
I know, but I go home and see who wins that. But then the next day, I always watch the whole awards over from red carpet to the finish of the show because I really am working the whole time. And even though it's on, I really can't focus on it. You know?
Right. Well, I thought I saw The Room.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
Afterwards. I don't know if you'd like it, Tom. It's very dark.
You
Is it?
wouldn't.
I
No.
wouldn't
It's
like
very
it.
depressing. I don't think Tom would like it. Do you, Vic?
Even
No.
the kid, the kid's
I
brilliant.
like it.
Yes.
I like it. I liked it. I thought it was good. I didn't know what it was about, though. I thought it was really about a woman that rents a room in New York City, and it's really tiny.
Oh, you did not.
I did, too. I really thought it was about a room in New York City that a woman has some sort of agoraphobia where she doesn't want to go outside of the room. That's what I thought it was about. And then I was pleasantly surprised.
Why is she in the room?
Well, she was kidnapped.
She's kidnapped by some guy who rapes her continuously, and she has a baby in the room, and that's where they survive for 8 years until she escapes, and they try to acclimate themselves to being in the outside world and not in room.
Wow, that's
It's a comedy special that
Laugh
you
right.
don't want to miss.
Yeah.
I did see Brooklyn last week. I really liked it. Have you seen Brooklyn?
No,
It's a
I
great
heard that's
love
fantastic.
story. It's a great love story. You would really like it. Stephen, it's a
About
chick flick.
Irish immigrants, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I liked I saw Steve Jobs with Michael
That was
Fassbender.
great.
Yeah.
He did a great job.
It was good. You know what they say about Michael Fassbender?
What?
Fassbender. Remember when Sony got hacked with the emails?
Yeah.
They said there was a couple of emails about Michael that said, they were some actors or they were afraid of casting him in other movies because of his enormous package. Might be an intimidation factor for some of the other actors.
What?
How would they know that?
Well, because it's pretty obvious, Steve. If you can't miss it sometimes on screen.
Really?
Yeah, it hits the camera a couple of times.
Really?
Just saying.
I didn't notice that.
It's true. I'd
Let
look
me
it up
get
right
my
now.
phone.
Yeah, seriously. And then, anyway, it was in the one of the emails, a couple of emails that they found out.
Seriously.
Poke around with that apple there.
I thought you knew about that, Vikki.
No.
Well, anyway.
Fassbender, huh?
God with it.
Well, why wouldn't they want to put him in a movie just because of that?
I don't know.
Why would that intimidate other actors?
I thought he
Unless
did a great
there's nude
job.
scenes or something.
Yeah, that could be it. I thought he did a great job as Steve Jobs.
I didn't see it.
The movie didn't get that great acclaim, though,
Yeah. What movie did I go see? I saw the other night. I saw the Gerard Butler movie, London Has Fallen, which is just 2 hours.
It got terrible reviews.
Did it? Really? It's good. It's good. It's 2 hours of just shoot 'em up, escape. President's been kidnapped and bad guys are destroying London to get to all the world leaders.
Did y'all see this movie? I had a couple of friends come over Saturday, and this one guy goes, "Let's see this movie. I must see it." From 2008, the movie was called Cloverfield.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but now they have Cloverfield Lane, which just came out in January.
J.J. Abrams did both those movies,
Yeah.
so he's got some about Cloverfield, I think.
It was crazy. It was like a nonstop destruction from the point of view of this one camera. So it was kind of like TMZ where it shook a lot, for like, it was just...
Spielberg did the directing on that.
Did he really?
I thought it was really good with the little kids, right?
No.
The little kids.
Okay, I wasn't paying attention to what you were saying.
The monster.
Yeah.
But just for one moment, I Googled Michael Fassbender's package, and it comes up Michael Fassbender and 9 more stars famous for their penises.
Oh.
So,
yeah.
Okay.
Where do I fall on that list? My number 9?
And it says Michael Fassbender's package intimidated Sony execs.
Yes.
In Touch Weekly.
Yes.
Oh, my gosh. You're right, Tom. Not that I didn't believe you, Tom, but I just thought, are you kidding me?
How about that?
You're right.
Wow.
I'm trying to download, but it's taking forever.
Speaking of packages, let's talk about, it's going to be a long download. Talk about Donald Trump. How about him and his little performance about his hands and his package?
Oh, my gosh.
I mean,
so sad, that whole thing.
The debate was just horrible, isn't it? Just as an American.
It's so great to watch, though. It's entertaining.
Well, it's like a wrestling match. It's like watching WWE.
And you know what? They have the bell. Ding, ding, ding,
Yeah.
ding. It's like, in this round,
Yeah.
Trump takes him down.
Nobody pays attention to the bell either, do they? Well, when I was up in Washington, we went to Arlington Cemetery, and I saw JFK's grave site there with the eternal flame,
Right.
And along the wall, they have in bronze on this wall, they've got a bunch of his speeches, some of his more famous words. And I'm reading them, and I'm reminded of those because, I was a kid then, but I'm reminded of those. And I thought, I turned to my cousin who lives up in Washington. I said, could you see Trump saying any of these words or any of those guys saying any of these words these days? No, you can't. You really can't.
Well, did you see the Democratic debate last night on CNN?
No, I
mean,
didn't.
Anderson Cooper did a great job. It was really beautiful. I mean, they did a great job of setting the stage with the set and everything.
Did they?
And there's no bell at all. Anderson just goes, "Okay, thank you." He'll just interrupt when it's time.
Yeah.
Well, since there's just the two of them, it's probably a lot easier.
It is a lot easier too. That's right. Instead of 4
And
people.
hasn't Trump said he wants it to be a 2-man show and with he and Cruz and to get rid of the rest of them? Hasn't he said that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What do you think
Well,
about?
he wants Rubio to quit now.
Yeah,
because
he
did
does
so
want
poorly.
Rubio to get out.
But I heard a strategist say the other day that even if he gets to 1,237 delegates, which would put him at the top, that they could do an overthrow of him at the convention.
Mm-hmm.
And
So it's
then
gonna-
that would be handing it to the Democrats.
Yes,
So whatever they
yes.
want to do.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting. What do you think about, actually, it looks like Bernie and Hillary get along, a little bit.
Yeah.
And, and I think, well, how about if Bernie became vice president?
Well, I brought that up to a strategist in D.C. We had a guy come out, speak to us one day, and he talked about the poll numbers, and the numbers are showing this. He said Hillary has already beaten what Obama did in 2008 in the states that she's won. She's far exceeded him. So he thought that by the numbers, if it is Trump, which it looks like it would be, that she'll kill Trump in the election because of the numbers will be so strong for her. And I said, but it said the one mistake she's making is she keeps trotting out all these older women. She has no millennial appeal at all, nobody to the young people. So I stood up and I said, when he took questions, I said, what if she asked him, Bernie Sanders, to be the VP? I said, is he too, the other way with everything? Is he too...
He's a socialist.
Socialist and so forth. And he said, well, that's an intriguing idea and one that the Clintons are probably talking over right now as we talk. But he said, I don't think she will because of his socialist views and so forth. But I said, but if she wants to cement her party and really kill him, Bernie would do the thing of saying to all the young people, you got to vote for us. You got to vote for us. And maybe they would listen to him. But he said that there's probably a certain fraction of Sanders people that hate Hillary so much that they might actually vote Republican. But I said there's also a number of people that hate Donald Trump so much that they're going to vote maybe Democratic for the first time.
It's going to be interesting.
And 3 million more Republicans came out and voted than the last time? And so just goes to show you how much Trump has ignited the Republican Party. And like I heard someone say about the establishment, like people like Mitt Romney, well, the establishment can be changed. The old people who are the establishment can be replaced by new people, who can form an opinion that goes along with Trump.
This guy says that there's new rules in effect for the delegations at the convention that could throw it away from Trump. And then he would have to run as a third party, I guess. I don't know.
Well, something happens after March 15th where they, instead of winning actual delegates in these little primary things, these caucuses, that it goes to like winner take all. I forgot what the deal was. Just Google it. You're listening.
Right. Well, it'll be interesting to see. 15th is Ohio, which will probably go for Kasich, his home state.
Definitely.
I like John Kasich.
I do too. He's a moderate. That's why he doesn't have a chance.
Yeah.
But I think he's a smart guy.
Really? I like him in the debate.
Yeah. Well, he's the only one not throwing barbs around.
Yeah.
Rubio, I think, went a little too far, and I think it hurt him.
Mm-hmm.
But
and I don't like Ted Cruz.
No.
I think he looks like he could just go ahead and just, when he gets in office, he could just be that crazy one. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy one. Donald Trump's a crazy one, I think.
Well, did you see Saturday Night Live, though? Yeah. The woman, what is her? You probably know her name, who does Hillary. She's fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
She's going to be in the new Ghostbusters. Yeah. Mm-hmm. She's like my new favorite female comedian. She's funny,
very good.
And I can't think of her name.
You ever see her do Justin Bieber and Ellen?
Yes,
Ellen.
yes.
Justin Bieber's spot on.
She did Ellen, too.
Right.
Yeah.
Ellen, yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Justin Bieber, say what you want about him, but 2 songs in the top 10 right now.
I have to admit, I like the album.
And then I don't know. And there's a new song I heard on the radio. I really like it. I just like his voice and his style.
How about Nancy Reagan dying at the age of 94 yesterday, congestive heart failure? And here's a little bit of Ronald talking about her at a 1988 luncheon.
What do you say about someone who gives your life meaning? What do you say about someone who's always there with support and understanding? Someone who makes sacrifices so that your life will be easier and more successful. But what you say is that you love that person and treasure her. I simply can't imagine the last 8 years without Nancy. The presidency wouldn't have been the joy it's been for me without her there beside me. I think it's all too common in marriages that no matter how much partners love each other, they don't thank each other enough. And I suppose I don't thank Nancy enough for all that she does for me. So Nancy, in front of all your friends here today, let me say thank you for all you do. Thank you for your love. And thank you for just being you.
I'm going to call my husband right now and thank him.
We don't want to hear from you right now. He's busy. He's at lunch.
With some chickies.
And you know what? She was famous for writing these beautiful love notes. You know, they both kind of exchanged notes, but her more than him.
Yeah.
And
she met him in 1949. He was president of the Screen Actors Guild at that time.
Was he married or was he divorced when they met?
Oh, I don't know.
And she was in a movie too. It was like the something Navy, and she had a bit part in that also with him.
Mm-hmm.
So. It was a great American love story.
Yeah, and now they're together again in heaven, which is awesome. But wow,
yeah, he was a great one. Boy, those words there.
I know.
Can you hear Trump saying those words?
No, I can't.
Or any of them.
I
Rubio.
just really, and it's terrible to say. I just can't even
I know.
picture
So
Trump
dumbed
being
down.
that.
We could be headed towards the first female president, which would be cool. I know. Either way, Trump or Hillary.
Want to hear Daryl Hammond doing Trump at his victory speech the other night
Yeah.
on Saturday Night Live? Pretty funny.
What a great, great night. I really am running the best campaign, aren't I? The media's saying they haven't seen anything like this, not since Germany in the 1930s. I mean, everyone loves me. Racist, ugly racist, people who didn't even know they were racist. And this guy loves me, don't you? Wait, what's that? Get him out. As I was saying, everyone loves me. I even got this fat piece of crap behind me now.
That was the guy who was posing as
Chris Christie.
Chris Christie with his face is like this, he just with that look.
Did you see that look he gave the whole time? And then he goes, "Oh, it was just, that was nothing but happiness on my face."
Yeah, right. Yeah. Craziness continues in politics.
Have you seen the Showtime series called The Circus on the whole political race?
Mm-hmm.
It's on every Sunday. And
Is it a serious or is it scripted?
It's chronicling the whole. I haven't seen it. I've seen the promos only. I saw it on the CNN debate last night, but it's all chronicling this whole deal with the the craziness between the both parties. But don't you have to admit though? Aren't you happy that Trump has really changed the way politicians are behaving? At least as far as like tired of the same old in Washington. I think we all were hungry for a change. Something that breaks out of the, I promise in the next 4 years, I'll do this,
Yeah, I know. Well, I've got a very good friend that's voting for Trump. He's supporting him because he thinks he's a great businessman, and he says he doesn't think he'll take the presidential salary. I said, what does that matter to you? Why should that matter to you? Because I just don't think he needs it, so I don't think he'll take it.
I have a friend, my friend Nancy, one of her favorite books is The Art of the Deal.
Uh-huh.
So she's voting for him. She's like, he is a great businessman. I'm like, okay, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, they have other world leaders, so, just as hard and cocky sometimes. So, well,
I think he'll find, though, that when you get to be the president, you're not really the boss. There's a whole staff around you that'll come in and say, Mr. President, you can do this, but you can't do that. You can do this, but you can't do that. And here's this and here's that. And I think there's so much crap that goes with that office already that I don't think he'll be as free as he wants. When he said the other night at the debate, when he said, if I say they'll do it, then they're going to do it. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. The military may not.
What's his stance on the IRS? Has he said, does he want to do away with the IRS?
He's going to have them all killed.
Yeah.
You're fired.
The wall just got taller.
That's right. 10 more feet.
But what about ISIS? Has he said anything about that?
Oh, he said he'll destroy them.
But
how?
So does Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz goes, we will annihilate them.
Yeah. They're all talking big, aren't they? So
Little Rubio. I love it when Trump said Rubio. I looked over. He was just sweating. He was just all drenched.
Yeah.
I'm tired of the debates, though. The first few, I was glued. I'll admit, I wanted to watch, and now it entered a new low. I think the last batch, the last
two or
Republican
three of them.
debate just was I couldn't watch anymore.
I tweeted out that Ben Carson was the winner of the last debate.
He wasn't in it.
I know.
Oh, Steve, I got it. Yeah.
That's
great.
Thank you, Vic.
Thank you. Steve's here all hour.
Tip your waiters and waitresses.
It's kind of like how it was fun when it started. I tried the veal. It was like, when it started. Like,
race.
The voice started, The voice was really great. Now when it's back on again, I'm going like, I don't know. It's just like
American Idol. Great.
Although now, don't you think with Idol, Steve, are you watching Idol?
No, I'm not.
Okay, well, I think the backstories are better than sometimes the performances, but now that it started, there's a couple of good singers, but there's nothing really that bowls me over.
Nobody?
I mean, there are a couple of good ones.
There's like 3 or 4. I don't know how they're going to choose.
LeJean, I like him.
I like Dalton.
Dalton, yeah.
I don't know.
I think song choice is key, Get the bad song.
Hey, did you hear the story about Beyonce's daughter? Blue Ivy goes to elementary school in L.A., and her mom showed up. Beyonce shows up at the school to sing for the school class for a little talent show thing that they had going on.
How sweet is that?
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess.
What was it, show and tell?
I don't know.
I'm bringing my mama?
Yeah, something like that.
Wow. Do you have any audio of that?
Yep.
Wow.
She did.
She sounded amazing.
Well, she's a good singer. I mean, she can sing.
I've never heard her sing that Whitney song before.
No, me neither.
Yeah.
I really like that.
Good stuff there.
Was it for the whole, like, an assembly or something?
I don't know what they did. It was just at the school.
You want an A for your daughter? Sing.
Imagine that little girl's birthday party.
Yeah.
Really?
Even adults down the street. Can we get tickets to your party?
Yeah, right. So let's see what else. You want to hear some of the comedians?
Yay!
Okay, here we go with Monologue Minute.
As you'd expect, Hillary Clinton came up a lot during the debate. At one point, Ted Cruz even asked Trump why he wrote 4 checks to Hillary for her campaign in 2008. Trump said, "Look, with all the women I have to write checks to every month, it's easy to get carried away." Ivana, Marla, Aruba, Jamaica, Bermuda. Meanwhile, Marco Rubio called out Donald Trump for his clothing collection that is being made in China. But Trump defended his Chinese workers, saying, "I treat those kids like they're my own." And that's nice. That's really nice. Sweet. Guys, some big TV news, you guys. It looks like The People versus O.J. Simpson is getting picked up for a second season. Did you guys hear about this? A new report claims that a knife was found buried at O.J. Simpson's estate. They're now analyzing the knife for evidence, but experts warn that it might not be related to the crime. You know, because it could be one of those regular knives people bury in the backyard.
Bernie Sanders raised over $40 million from donors this month. Sanders' campaign is now so rich, it's voting for Hillary Clinton. According to the adult website Pornhub, the most searched for term in 30 of the 50 states was lesbian. But keep in mind, Michael travels a lot.
That's the guy from his partner.
New York City officials have ruled that beginning Monday, they will stop arresting people who urinate and consume alcohol in public. The ruling is more commonly known as Elmo's Law.
The Republicans are trying everything since Trump had a big victory. It was Super Tuesday this Tuesday. And so they brought out their big secret weapon, Mitt Romney. Right? Did you see this? And Mitt, because he has such an even keel. Trump said that in 2012, when Mitt was the nominee, Mitt Romney begged Donald Trump for his endorsement. And then Donald Trump said, "I could have said, Mitt, drop to your knees, and he would have dropped to his knees." Let's just take a step back here and examine what's going on. After a week, capped off, by the way, by the debate last night, where the Republican nominees are belittling each other over weenie size, the current Republican frontrunner is talking about the Republican nominee from last time him. And then Donald Trump yesterday was on Good Morning America or the Today Show, one of those, and he says, once I'm elected, he said, I will be very, very presidential. Yes, once I'm elected. Until then, Mitt Romney can my but when I'm elected, oh yeah, it'll all stop.
Bill Maher.
I was going to say, is that Bill Maher? And
Yeah.
what network is he on? Or
HBO?
I was going to say because he's using profanity. So
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
The other guy from SNL who does the news, I first thought it was like is that Conan? You know,
I did too.
Yeah,
At
sounds
first
like
I
Conan.
thought,
but
yeah.
I don't think he's that good. You know, I thought Seth Meyers was one of the best, and Tina Fey.
Sure, they were.
Those people are great.
Yep. And Michael was the guy that sits next to him that does the news with him.
Yeah,
That he was talking about on that joke for Pornhub.
Speaking of SNL and porn, what was I going to tell you about SNL? Tina Fey. What is this movie she's done? That's Afghanistan. It's a real serious film.
No,
Tango,
it's a funny
Foxtrot,
film.
something.
No,
I
it's a
heard
serious
it was
film.
serious.
No,
That
serious?
there's that they went. A friend of mine went to see it, and she said that she thought it was going to be a laugh riot, And the funny parts are in the trailer, but it is a serious film.
Are you kidding me?
That's what she told me.
They called it the funniest movie Tina Fey's ever done.
No, Steve, no.
She goes, I liked it. She goes, but I thought it was going to be a comedy, and it's really not.
Really?
No, sir, are we talking about the same
Did
movie?
you see it, Tom?
Yeah.
No, I just read.
okay.
I was in USA Today Friday, and I thought, wow, what is this?
Huh. Interesting. Well, next week, this
Tina
Friday.
Fey's new movie about Afghanistan.
This Friday is the day that. Yeah, Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
Okay. It's a comedy and war film.
Oh. Okay. I think it's supposed to be a comedy. Yeah. It said they advertised as Tina Fey's funniest movie ever.
Well, my friend said that's why she went. She said she still liked it, but she just said I was expecting a comedy, and it's rather serious.
Are you
about
saying
the
it's
war.
funnier than Sisters?
I never saw that.
Which, don't waste your money.
I know. You told me it was terrible.
Yeah. The best thing to come out of that film, Steve?
What?
Was the free chapstick they gave away to promote the film. That was about it.
Really? Okay. Sisters, huh? Stay away from that one. Okay. Let's see what else is going on here. I've got some.
Oh, here's something you gave me, Steve. One of my favorite stores, Costco.
Yeah.
They lose $40 million a year. And what do you think they're losing $40 million a year selling what? Steve, you know the story. Vicki, do you know?
No.
It's a food item.
At Costco?
For $4.99. Rotisserie chickens. They lose $40 million a year selling rotisserie chickens.
Why?
Because they underprice what it really costs them. But people, it's like a lost leader. People come into the store to get the chickens and then buy other stuff.
Never knew that.
There we go.
So then they're really not losing money because they're making it up in other ways?
Could be, perhaps.
Okay. Wow. Didn't know that.
Those giant jars of peanuts that they sell and all that stuff.
Yes, Steve.
Yeah. The razors for $49 for 18 of them.
It's good trivia, by the way. I'm glad you gave me this.
Yeah, good. I knew you liked Costco stuff.
I love it.
Mark Hamill says that Luke Skywalker may be gay.
Well, he should know.
Well, he doesn't know.
Is he really
He said
gay?
he may be gay. No, not him personally.
Mark
Hamill.
Hamill's gay?
No, Luke Skywalker, the character,
calling your son.
may be gay.
You're not going to believe it. Mark Hamill is gay.
But Luke Skywalker, they're talking about filming the second movie already for the follow-up, and somebody asked him, is he straight or gay? And he said, well, he's gay if you want him to be. So
Wow. So much for Princess Leia.
That's his sister.
Yeah, of course it is.
Yeah.
They're going to have some gay characters.
That same
in the
thing
new
about
one.
James Franco, actually.
They're going to have some new gay characters in the next one. That's what they said.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Really?
For real.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
All
Did
right.
you see the Star Wars characters on the Oscars? BB-8 was there. Now, I'll tell you, speaking, they've already had one.
R2-D2, C-3PO, yeah?
C-3PO, hello.
What?
I
You think he's gay?
I think he might be a little bit. You know what I'm saying, Steve?
He's a robot.
Of course he is.
Are there gay robots?
He's the big tall one, right?
Yeah, the gold one.
Yeah, the gold one. Yeah, hello.
Okay.
It's the Liberace gold.
Vic, did you say something about your phone? Your phone was broke or something?
Yes.
Your phone's broke, so you're going to be getting a new one.
Yes, I am.
I found an article, the 10 most common ways people break or lose their phone. Dropping it into the water is number one. 43% of us have done that. My
Your
son did that.
I was going to say, how many times is
Well,
Brendan or Ryan? Which one did it?
Ryan did it. Ryan threw me his shirt one day at the lake. We were on the dock, and he threw me his T-shirt, and he had a pocket in his T-shirt, and he had his phone in there. And I grabbed the shirt. Well, the phone went out of the pocket, bloop, right in the water. He goes, why'd you let that happen? So I didn't know your phone was in there. What are you doing tossing your shirt to me?
Yeah, putts.
Putts, yeah.
Well, you know what? Samsung 7, Galaxy 7 is water resistant now.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. I've seen those commercials. They drop it in a fountain, actually.
Yes.
Yeah. This would work for that. Accidentally sending it through the washing machine. I did that one time. 42% of us do that.
You know the remedy?
What?
Put it in rice.
Oh, yeah. It
2
does work.
days.
It does work.
Cover it up. Don't turn it on.
Yeah. Put it in rice. Bowl of rice.
Brown rice.
Next.
Brown rice?
Oh, white rice.
Throwing it. 22% of us throw it. Dropping it out of a window.
No.
Sitting on it.
No.
I almost did that one day. I put it in my back pocket. I've never done that before. And I sat down in the car and thought,
And you cracked it, right?
is my wallet funny?
I cracked my screen that way.
Yeah, you almost can. Yep. Tripping and falling on it. Your pet chews on it. Spilling something on it. Or stepping on it. Are the ways that people destroy their phones.
Mine is just old and it's not holding a charge anymore.
Yeah.
Get a new battery. That's all you got to do.
I'm getting a new phone.
You can't get a new battery for an iPhone, by the way.
Why?
You can't.
Just another reason not to use the Apple.
Maybe
Apple's
not.
so let's just limit everything we do with Apple.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I love my
Buy new
Droid.
ones.
Well, I have a Droid.
But you get a new battery for it.
No, I've got it. They said it was so old bring it in, give you a new one. So
Wow.
it's Thursday I get my new. I'm getting a Samsung.
You are?
Yes.
Which one?
I have it at home.
Galaxy 6?
I don't know.
The 7.
Probably.
I doubt you're getting the 7.
I'm getting the
great
10.
photos from what I understand.
Yeah.
Takes good photos.
The night photos are amazing.
Yeah. Hey, 2% of men wear thongs.
No.
What it says here.
What?
New survey of men's underwear boxer briefs are
Or
the most
thong?
popular. Boxer shorts are second. 3% of men regularly go commando, and 2% wear thongs.
Wait. Go over those stats.
Okay.
How does that? Go ahead. I want to see where I.
Boxer briefs are the most popular.
Yeah, I wear those.
You do?
Yep. Love
Okay. Next are boxer shorts. Then 3% of men regularly go commando.
No.
2% wear thongs.
I can't go commando.
Have you ever worn a thong? Either of you two?
Yes,
No.
once.
You have?
Yes, I tried it on once. I don't see how women wear it. It's like butt floss.
Yeah.
You know what? I would go commando, but I don't want to pull a Michael Fassbender.
The top 10 men in radio known for their penises. Number 1 on the list, Tom Sullivan.
And who's known for being a penis? Fill in the blank. Lots of choices.
It reminds me when we went to, did we go to that nude beach, Vikki, when we went to the Bahamas? We took a bunch of listeners to Bahamas. Wasn't that when we went to the nude beach? Or no. It was when we went early on in Star 94 in 1991 or 92. We all went. They took us all to.
That was my honeymoon that I've tried to just
No, your honeymoon
erase
was
from-
the ship. We were on the ship for
Yeah.
your honeymoon. No.
There was a nude beach.
Is that where the nude beach was? Okay, we walked to
Yes.
the nude beach, and you see all the old fat men that.
Yeah.
shouldn't be
It's
naked.
never what you have visualized in
No,
your
it's never.
fantasy.
Never like in the magazines that I had stuffed under my mattress as a kid.
Wait. You went on your honeymoon with Steve?
Yeah.
And listeners?
And listeners.
Who talked you into that?
I thought I was going to be the greatest employee. So when I got engaged and we had already had this plan that we were going to take all these listeners, I said, they'll just appreciate me so much as an employee if I use that week's vacation as my honeymoon. I could have cared less.
Yeah,
and it was, who wants to remember that as your honeymoon?
All these idiot
Not so
guys
much.
on board were like, yeah, Vikki, well, we understand. We're going to be knocking on your door at 4 a.m.
And they did every night.
Yeah.
Every
They did.
night. They'd be drunk and, hey, we know what you're doing in there. You have no idea.
Well,
what
first
we're
of
doing
all,
in there.
that would never happen now because how do they figure out what room you're in? And, that whole case with the girl from ESPN and that whole lawsuit.
This was on a ship.
I know, but it doesn't matter. Hotel, it's like a floating hotel. Could happen. What do you think about? Have they reached a verdict in that trial yet?
I don't think so, no.
How do you think it's going to pan out?
For Erin Andrews?
Yes.
I think they're probably not going to hold the hotel accountable, but probably give her some.
But the hotel
Well,
said
if
directly
they-
where he was.
If they told him where she was and he was known as a stalker, right?
Yep.
That they'll be liable. I totally think they're going to
Mm-hmm.
be fined. The only thing I don't get, and I totally feel for her, and I think it's horrible what happened. I mean, when I saw her dad say she's not the same that little Erin that we knew, didn't after this she did Dancing with the Stars and all these other things, and she
her
seemed,
career didn't suffer. She got endorsements from Reebok.
So I didn't understand where he said she's not the same and she's doesn't talk to people. I thought, I don't think that's true. I don't know. But I don't want to take
video,
anything
Steve?
away from what happened. I think it's horrible.
Have you seen the video?
No.
Have you looked for it?
No.
It
Erin
shouldn't be
Andrews?
out there.
You want to see it?
No, not really. Nah.
Of course it's out there. It's on the internet.
I would think they would remove it.
Oh, no.
I think she went on the stand. I saw her on the stand the other day. No, she had zero makeup on. So they're really playing it up.
Well, yeah, you got to do that with jurors.
I know. Well, why?
Because I'm sure they said, put your hair back, don't look glamorous. You've got,
Yeah.
because
but I mean,
unfortunately for her, you don't want them thinking, oh, look how pretty she is and blah, 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 whatever.
right. You want to hear a guy that made an instrument? He plays music with 2,000 marbles,
Okay.
dropping marbles on strings, blocks, and other objects.
Sorry, Steve. I was looking at some pictures.
Of Erin Andrews? Okay.
Yep. Wow. Yeah, it's definitely out there.
Holy cow.
He's turning a crank. It drops marbles on these strings.
This is kind of a visual. Can't appreciate it without seeing it.
It's kind of cool.
Listen.
And he's dropping marbles?
Mm-hmm. Well, machine is. He's turning a crank on a thing that's dropping marbles on strings, I guess.
Wow. That's pretty...
Yeah. I'll put the video up on our Steve Vicki podcast
I'm about to
site.
lose my marbles if I hear any more of that.
Okay. All right. Let's see what else going on, guys.
Were you going to play any of that Catch a Calling Star?
Yeah. Why don't we talk about that? Sure.
I was listening to another radio station, and we're doing a bit that we've done. Remember when we called it Catch a Calling Star?
Yeah.
A celebrity. And the way they did it was, we've got people saying that they know Justin Bieber, Tom Sullivan, Steve McCoy, or whatever. And it sounded like, so when we pick the winner, we'll call that person.
Yeah.
But when we did it, it was live and it would be random.
Sure.
And do you remember when we had OJ on, Tom? OJ Simpson?
Kind of vaguely.
He called in, and then we had Dan Reeves was on with us, and we finished up with Dan Reeves. We got this was the last day, because the last day in the last couple of hours, typically everybody calls everybody else and says,
yes.
Did you call in yet? You got to call in today. Today's the last day.
Yeah.
To all their celebrity friends. And the reason this started was, I forget who it was I met somewhere along the way. Somebody said, I've got, I know so-and-so. Maybe I could get him to call into your show sometime. And it was a famous person. Can't remember who it was now. Somebody pretty famous, though.
Well, the winners we had in the past, we had Jimmy Carter and Rosalind.
Yeah.
Roseland.
Muhammad Ali.
We had Muhammad Ali.
Right.
We had, who else? We had some, world leaders.
Oh,
yeah. Tutu, I think.
Desmond Tutu.
Desmond Tutu
called in. It was the most famous person by our judges' take that you could get to call in to us in 2 weeks. And so we started on the air, and we gave the person $5,000 to their charity of their choice. The star would get $5,000 of their charity. I think it was maybe $10,000 the second time around. And the first year, I think we gave away a Super Bowl trip.
Yeah, that's exactly what we did.
And then the second year, it was money. I think $10,000 you got, or something like that.
The winner, the winner got $10,000.
Yeah, the winner got $10,000 or $5,000, and $5,000 went to the Star's
that's
charity.
Good. Okay, that's cool. That's reasonable.
So, so we had fun with that, and it was a great deal. It was very challenging for us because I'll never forget, Crazy Mike would come in and he'd go, "Do you know a B.J. Thomas?" Yeah. He didn't know anybody. He's so young that he didn't even know B.J. Thomas and so forth. And so we talked to everybody. Mrs. Kravitz, I remember, called in from Bewitched.
Mm-hmm.
The woman, because they don't know who's calling in.
Sure.
And said, "Do I have a chance at this?" And we'd say, "Well, I don't know. You got beaten, maybe by so-and-so called in earlier." And so we'd start ranking them. But it was really fun to see who lived here in Georgia. Remember, who's the actress that her brother lived here? She called in real sleepy.
She has 3 names. Yeah. Mary Louise Parker.
Yeah, Mary Louise Parker's brother lived in Atlanta. And the guy that O.J. Simpson, when he called in, I remember it was some waitress that he met at Houston's. I mean, how stupid is he? Call in about that.
Yeah, waitress.
Yeah,
sure.
waitress. Yeah, I know a friend there. She works at Houston. I met her at Houston's. Yeah, that's who. So that was kind of dumb. But and we had comedians on and big stars, sports figures from baseball, football, walks of life. And remember who was the guy that Elliot Gould? Remember Elliot Gould called in? Was very nasty about the whole thing.
Really, I got him to call in once and leave a recorded thing. But that was
okay, now who does my friend win? I did this. Now I want them to win.
We wanted to talk about Friends at the time because he was playing on Friends. He was somebody's father on Friends.
He was Ross and Rachel's, not Ross and Rachel, Monica and Ross's dad.
Oh, yeah. And we talked about Friends. He goes, I really don't want to talk about that. I just want to know, does my friend win this now or what? How do you determine this? I said, well, you got to be the most famous.
You're not nice enough, you lose.
Yeah, he didn't win. So, it was Muhammad Ali that year. I've got the time that we had the comedian on that does the impersonations of Shatner and who else? Jack Nicholson. He's really good. Can't remember his name. Shit.
He's been in a million movies. Yeah. A million.
Little short guy. Always with Bruce Willis.
Short guy. Short guy sounds like...
Should I Google?
Yeah, Google.
Yeah, Google short guy with Bruce Willis.
Impersonator that does William Shatner and Jack Nicholson.
Ooh, yeah.
He was in all the... I think he was in...
His name begins with a P. His last name begins with a P.
Oh, yeah.
See who it is, Vic. Dun, 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 dun.
You want me to say an actor who impersonates Jack Nicholson? Wow, that's going to be...
Shatner is his
Begins
best.
with a P.
Or put in the movie, what was the name of the movie that he did with Lockdown or something with Bruce Willis? Or
Actor impersonates Jack Nicholson. It came up with 17. Let's see if this is.
Okay.
I can see his face. He was in all the good men.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's do ID.
Here you go. Some matching pictures.
Kevin Spacey, Steve Coogan.
Actor impersonating comedians.
Bradley Cooper.
No, do the IMDb for A Few Good Men.
Matt Damon.
A Few Good Men.
Benedict.
Some information about A Few Good Men.
Yeah. Click on that. He was the lawyer with Tom Cruise.
Yes, exactly.
Aaron Sorkin, Kevin Bacon, Kiefer Sutherland, Kevin Pollak.
Kevin
Pollak.
Kevin Pollak came on and did the voice of Jack Nicholson. We knew it wasn't Jack Nicholson, and we caught him in an intro. So here it is anyway. We'll play it for you now. This is the final day. Listen to O.J. Simpson calling in with Kevin Pollak, Muhammad Ali. We'll get that, put that in, insert there.
Oh, I wanted Tom to hear it. So good.
Yeah, I've got it here somewhere I can play for you. Let me see if I can find it real quick. On my files. I got logged as Catch a Calling Star.
Pat Conroy passed away.
Yeah.
Funerals today, I think.
Mm-hmm. My friend's on the way to the funeral.
Who?
Jorin.
She knew him personally?
Uh-huh.
Met him once at Noonday. Very nice man. He's a big boy.
I love his books.
How's your mom, Vic?
She leaves in 2 days for Egypt.
Egypt?
Hope I see her again.
Going by herself?
Yep.
By herself?
Yep.
Really? Why?
She's leaving on what would have been their 50-something anniversary, and she and my dad said always wanted to go, and so she's going to go before she dies, she said.
Yikes.
I'm like, Mom, you shouldn't do this. Well, then you should come with me. I said, I don't have that kind of money. Well, I'm going. So she leaves, I think, tomorrow.
Jeez. How's your dad, Tom?
Oh.
What's new with your dad?
Are we on the air?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's doing good.
Yeah, good.
He's not dating the two women he was dating anymore. I just heard from my sister last night.
He broke up with both of them, or they found out?
Yeah, he's
kind of
got over it all, I guess. I don't know what happened. I haven't talked to him about it, but anyway, he seems to be happy and everything.
Well, let's call him and find out. Can you call him and find out?
Oh, I could call him. Yeah, sure. Mm-hmm.
Let's call him.
Okay, let's just call him. Hey, Dad.
I'll ask him by saying, "Hey, I understand Tom told us you're dating two women." Maybe he'll go for that.
Like this, and he can hear you. Okay, Steve, say hi in your microphone.
Hey.
Okay, good. Calling Daddy.
There he is, walking to the phone.
Hello. No one is available to take your call. Please leave a message at the tone.
Napping.
Daddy. Hey, it's me, Steve and Vikki. We're just calling to say hey.
Hello.
Hi, Mr. Sullivan.
Hello.
Just want to chat with you. We always enjoy hearing your antics.
Yeah, well, call me later, Dad. I love you. Bye. So,
we can call my mom. Tape her. Could be the last time.
Yeah.
You want to?
Sure.
Call your
going
mama.
to Egypt?
Yeah.
She's going to Egypt?
Answer. I just was saying that.
Your mom's going to Egypt?
Yeah,
Tom,
by herself.
where were you?
I was reading this online.
Oh.
Yeah, by herself. I can't believe she's going by herself.
Have you seen the movie Gods of Egypt?
No. Don't dwell on by yourself. Don't dwell on. I can't believe you're going by yourself. Because then she'll just yell at me for not going.
Well, she could have paid for you to go.
Listen to my stuff.
Please enjoy this Verizon ringback tone while your party is reached.
She doesn't hear very well. Mom.
Yes, I'm here.
You're on our podcast with Steve and Tom.
I'm what? On Comcast?
Yes.
I'm doing a podcast. It's kind of like a radio thing.
Okay.
So say hi to Steve McCoy and Tom Sullivan.
I don't know what you're saying. I have not. You're on Comcast?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm the Comcast repairman.
Say hi. Say hi to Steve and Tom.
Okay, what about Tom?
Hi, Mrs. Locke. How are
I
you?
can't hear. I'm going deaf. I hate to tell you, but I've got to either get a new phone or get a new ear.
Well,
So they want to hear about your trip to Egypt.
What about my trip to Egypt? I'm leaving Wednesday. Wednesday I take off in the afternoon and don't get there until sometime in 8 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, I'm all packed. I'm all ready to go.
So, and you're all ready?
I'm all ready.
Okay.
Anna Maria's drive. I'm taking off at Miami, so Anna Maria's going to drive me to Miami. That's her mother's birthday.
What are you planning on seeing there?
Pardon?
What are you going to see there?
What am I going to see in Egypt or in Anna Maria's?
No, in Egypt.
Who is this?
It's Steve. Steve. Remember me? Vicky's partner.
What are you doing? What are you doing with Vicky?
We're doing a podcast. That's what she's
She doesn't know what that is.
We do a radio show every week.
Oh, really? I had no idea. So don't tell me I'm on the air.
No.
Okay.
All right.
So you get together with Vicky?
Yeah.
Well, I'm pleased. I always liked you. You're a nice person.
Well, thank you. Very sweet.
Hi, is this Vicky's mama?
Pardon?
That's Tom.
Is this Vicky's mom?
This is Vicky's mom.
Hi,
yes.
this is Tom from Comcast. We are going to speed your daughter's internet up super fast.
Okay.
That's Chinese to her.
Oh, okay. We're going to get her
Okay.
Xfinity.
Well, have a safe trip. I just wanted to let you talk to Tom and Steve because it's been a long time, and call me when you get back.
I will call you back. I'll probably send you a postcard.
Okay.
If you hadn't had such a terrible car, I'm sure that you would have gone with me, and you would have been in the pyramids with me and looking down at Tut's tomb. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Love you.
Say hi to the Sphinx.
Bye.
Okay. I'll slave to you from the Sphinx. Yes. Bye.
Bye.
Boy, if she could just hear us, she'd be funny.
Wow.
She's great.
Yep.
She's good.
I feel for the people there. What? What?
Now we should try to call my mom just to round out the
I
views.
know. Go ahead.
Everybody.
My dad
Thelma.
has a cell phone, but he never uses it, and he ran out of minutes January 1st, but he doesn't know it yet. But because he doesn't ever use the phone.
Never?
Nope, not anymore.
My mom's going nowhere. Let's see.
She's going nowhere fast.
Yeah. Oh, I got to call her cell phone because she...
Is she working today?
No, she doesn't work anymore.
Oh, she
might
doesn't?
be with her brother, though. She might be with... Let's see, what time is it? 2:03 there. Let's see.
Smells on speaker.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm fine. What's going on?
I'm at the nursing home.
Oh, are you? Oh, can you talk for a few minutes?
What?
Can you talk for a few minutes?
Sure.
Okay. I'm on with Vicky and Tom here. We're doing our podcast, so we each were calling our parents, so we wanted to call you.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
It's Vicky and Tom there.
Hello, Tom.
Hello.
My mom, Sandy, says hi.
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 Her mom is going to Egypt.
Who is?
Vicki's mom, we just got done talking to her. She's leaving for Egypt tomorrow by herself. Can you believe that?
Oh,
She's going by
my
herself.
gosh.
No.
Good for her.
Yeah.
Good for her.
Yeah. So what's going on with you? What's new?
Nothing much.
No new snow?
It's warmer today. Tomorrow is supposed to be in the 60s.
Nice.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
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 Well, tomorrow's somebody. What? What?
I sent you a birthday, but I forgot to put the $1,000 check in it, so I guess we'll forget that. Okay?
Oh, you forgot to check this time. Damn you, mother.
Mama.
Jesus.
Well,
Jesus.
you forgot my birthday.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Mom, you don't remember? I gave you the chocolate on the way from the airport, remember?
No, I don't remember that.
Okay. All right.
He said he gave you $1,000. That's what he told us.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, right. You guys don't believe everything he tells you, do you?
Nothing that he says. We never believe him.
You're smart. You're smart. See?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, why don't we all sing happy birthday to Steve?
Let's
Since
do
we
it.
got your mom on.
That's okay. We don't need to do
Happy
that.
birthday
to you, Steve. Happy birthday.
To you.
Happy birthday.
Are you there?
Yeah, we are.
Hey, we're listening to you. Go.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
You belong in this.
Thank you,
You
mother.
belong in the zoo.
All right, Mom. Thanks. Say hi to everybody there.
Yeah, I will. You're gonna. That's all you had to say.
That's all.
I sent you some clippings in your birthday card there, and the address of the people that wrote the book. You know, it's in there in the bottom of the newspaper clippings.
Okay,
And
good.
I sent you a picture of Ordell, but I don't know if you can hear him. He's just going off here.
Okay. Well, give my best.
Yeah, I will. I will
All
let
right.
you talk to him, but he wouldn't even know.
That's all right. It's okay.
So he's not good today, but he's been good. So
Okay.
I don't know. Bad
Good.
day. Bad day.
All right. Well, take care.
Okay, I love you.
Bye. We love you.
Bye.
Nice seeing you guys. If you need anybody to help you out with the show, let me know.
Okay.
Bye.
Who's not doing well?
Oh, my Uncle Ordell. He's in a
Oh,
nursing home. Her
Steve.
brother, she goes and visits him every day.
That's
Helps
sweet.
out.
That was
Yeah.
really sweet.
Yeah. The troubling thing about that phone call is, seeing she's done that 3 or 4 times now, she's forgetting that I keep giving her a birthday present, and it was chocolates, box of chocolates. I gave it to her on the ride home from the airport because her birthday is December 14th. She came down like the 18th. So on the way home, I gave her your birthday present. When we got here 2 days later, she goes, "Well, you forgot my birthday." I said, "No, I didn't, Mom. I gave you chocolates in the car, remember?" And she said, "You did?" She goes, "Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah. I got them upstairs." I said, "Good." Then 3 days later again, she said it, brought it again. This is the 3rd time she brought it up. It's very sad.
Steve, you told me you never gave her chocolates. You were going to concoct this whole story.
You gave the chocolates to me.
That's right,
I
you
did.
I
did.
think it's you that know.
Mm.
It's sad, yeah. When
Yeah.
my mom's the same way.
Mm.
She'll repeat things, and
She's so good about other things, but then certain things she just forgets about her. Sometimes.
Well, that was an uplifting call.
Yeah, thanks. We'll cut that out. Cut that up. Cut that up a little bit there.
I tried to get my dad again, but I don't know where
didn't
he is.
answer.
No.
Maybe he is with somebody.
Could be.
You never know.
You know,
New girl.
oh, here's my dad. My dad did tell me this. I said, "Dad, I called him last week. How are you, Dad?" Well, every time a new guy comes into the home, they need an ambassador to show the guy around. So my dad had a new guy. My dad was a new guy, so he had someone show him around and took him to dinners and sat him at different tables so he could get to know all the residents. So I called Dad. "Hey, Dad, what are you doing?" "Well, we have a new guy coming in, son, and I've got to be the ambassador." I said, "Well, that's so sweet. Yes. How's it going?" He goes, "I hate it." He goes, "It takes up too much of my time." I'm going to tell him I've done it twice and I'm through with it. I said, "Okay. Just hang in there for another week."
How's he like living there?
He loves it.
Does
Just
he?
loves it.
Really? Why? What do they do there?
He's got chicks,
Yeah,
obviously.
He's got chicks. It doesn't have any responsibility for, any upkeep of real estate. He's got his own place and activities, and he walks now, and he just loves it,
That's
Good.
great.
Loves
That
his
is
life.
fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very happy for him.
Good. Well, it's good.
My aunt, I should try calling my aunt.
Oh, yeah. Try your aunt. The one that did the joke.
Dirty jokes.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she was cute.
She was cute. Let's just do... hold on, please. One moment, please.
Hello?
Ann!
Yeah.
Hey, it's Tom Sullivan.
How are you?
How are you, honey? Hey, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine, thank you. Sam is over here, you know.
Oh, that's what I heard. How is he doing?
He seems to be doing fine, and I just happened to get home from church as he and Dodie were leaving to go to lunch, so she looks good.
Oh, good to know. Well, I'll chat. I got to take you out to lunch. Can you go soon to lunch?
Yeah.
Okay, go. I'll call you back. I'm about to step into a meeting, but I wanted to quickly ask you if you've heard of any good jokes lately that you could share with me so I can tell my friends Steve and Vikki.
I don't know. I'm sure I told you one about the Indian lady. Then walking down the side of the highway, and this young girl sees her and feels sorry for her, so she stops and picks her up, and they're driving and talking, and then the Indian sees a brown bag up front and says, "Young lady, what's in your brown paper bag?" And the girl says, "It's a bottle of wine. I got it for my husband." The Indian hesitates a second, and then she says, "Good trade."
Do you know what kind of wine? Was it white wine, red wine? And that was a good one, Ann. Do you have any other ones?
I can't think of any adult jokes that I've heard lately. Do you know what one eye said to the other eye?
No.
There's something between us that smells.
You're right. Keep working on it. Well, hey, I'm about to go into my meeting, but I'll call you back and we'll set up something for lunch, okay?
All right. What day are we talking about?
Well, I have to get to my calendar, so I'll call you back, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, love you.
Love you too, honey.
Bye.
Bye.
She saved the show.
She
so funny to me that you have to tell your aunt and have to say, "Hi, it's Tom Sullivan."
I know.
Why do you do that?
Because maybe she forgot who I was. But she's...
Mike, my husband had a friend who remember, I'll never forget this. He was walking by in his office, and they say the guy's name was Steve Smith or whatever. So he goes, "Mom, it's me, Steve Smith." It's like, what did you tell your mother? He goes, "Oh, it's just habit."
Yeah, habit. That's funny. How about Bernie Sanders doing ordinary things like playing Monopoly?
The politicians, they're just like us.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute.
Hold on.
Shoot.
Just as nice, but a lot cheaper. 10 million Americans do not have access to affordable housing. One more thing. Why is there only one space for free parking?
This has been Bernie Sanders playing Monopoly.
Speaking of Bernie Sanders, by the way, I love how he goes, "I don't need a super PAC. I have 20." He goes, "I got 5 million donors to give me $27. And then just go to BernieSanders.com. He's got a great promo for his website and getting more of those donors for just $27.
Mm-hmm. That's why he's got all the millennials.
Yeah,
just
you're right.
$27. Here's the bit.
Why is the rent on Boardwalk and Park Place so expensive? Marvin Gardens, just as nice, but a lot cheaper. 10 million Americans do not have access to affordable housing. One more thing. Why is there only one space for free parking?
This has been Bernie Sanders playing Monopoly.
Okay. How about Bernie Sanders with his first DVR?
Bernie Sanders' first DVR.
I would like to watch the videotape of my last debate, but this video cassette recorder has nowhere for me to insert the video tape. 10 million Americans do not know how to operate one of these newfangled video cassette recorders.
Bernie, it's not a VCR, it's a DVR.
DVR, VCR, How am I going to watch my programs?
This has been Bernie Sanders and his first DVR.
All right, so that's
Wow, Bernie.
Yeah.
Free healthcare. You know, that's what all like. Vic, you were talking about that. That's why all the millennials like him because you won't. Don't worry about your school loans, your student loans. It'll be free.
Yeah.
Your parents are paying for it now, and they will for the rest of their lives.
Mm-hmm. So let's see what else is going on. What's coming up here this weekend? So it's nothing but beautiful weather.
It's we do the clocks this weekend?
Set your clocks ahead 1 hour.
Going to lose an hour of sleep Saturday night?
Isn't it this weekend?
Yes, I believe so.
Saturday night to Sunday morning?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 a.m., Steve, it becomes 3 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure it's this weekend?
Yeah.
Double check, Vicky. I'll double check.
When's Easter? When's Easter? Next weekend?
27th.
Easter's early this year.
Yeah.
Are you checking, Tom?
Daylight savings time.
Daylight saving time. United States begins on Sunday, March 13th, 2016 at 2 a.m. and ends on Sunday, November 6th, 2016 at 2 a.m.
Thank you, Michelle.
Mm-hmm.
How about that?
Wow.
So that'll be nice. Stay darker or get lighter later at night, right?
Yes.
Stay
Well,
lighter.
actually, I don't really like the time change, to be honest with you.
You don't?
No, it screws your body clock up.
It does.
Well,
I don't like it.
1 day?
No, Steve. It's like that all summer.
All summer?
Mm-hmm. That's why I drink heavily during the summer.
Yeah.
I can't figure out what time it is.
Your body must be rough.
Actually, my body's coming along quite nicely thanks to Buckhead Elite Training Studio and my personal trainer, Scott Cameron, who now listens to this show, by the way.
Well, why don't you buy some time?
Well,
get him to buy some time.
Dave, I'm sorry,
Our new sponsor is...
You know, the Buckhead, what is it?
Elite Training Studio.
Tell us about it, Tom.
Well, Steve, it's a beautiful facility. It's a training gym with personal trainers.
Is that where you learn to wear a thong?
And that's exactly where I learn.
Okay.
I wear a thong when I'm doing
When
my
you're
weightlifting.
working out.
And I get into the cryo-elite therapy chamber also.
Oh, is that it?
That's they have the cryo-elite therapy and they have the
I had to call that guy that was going to bring one by here. I forgot about him.
That's right, Steve.
He's going to bring one by for us to try one day.
Yeah. Anyway, it's a great gym. I've been working out there since September. I love it.
Mm-hmm. Hey, 4 things that Consumer Reports go on sale in March. Might be interested in this. Digital cameras go on sale in March.
Who uses those anymore? Unless you're a wedding photographer.
Yeah, nobody uses them.
Professional
You're
photographer.
talking about like the pocket ones?
Digital cameras, just the digital camera that you can buy.
Go on sale for
phones
what?
Take such great pictures.
Their new models come out very soon.
Oh,
the older year models.
No one's going
go
to
on
be
sale.
buying those.
Why?
Pocket digital cameras sales are way down.
Okay. Exercise equipment, especially big things like treadmills, go on sale in the month of March.
Available at
Buckhead Elite Training Studio.
Humidifiers.
Available at
Buckhead Elite Training Studio.
Sales
Scott
spike
Cameron.
during the winter because of the dry air, but they're less than 2 weeks away from spring now, so prices will drop. And chocolate goes on sale.
Not at my place. No chocolate.
Big boxes that are left over from Valentine's Day.
I thought we were supposed to have a chocolate shortage. I remember us discussing this.
We are.
When?
I heard about
Chocolate
it.
shortage?
Yeah.
CBS Sunday Morning did a story on it.
Yes, because of the weather or something, right? Or
Insects.
There's insects.
Yes.
Ate the cocoa beans
Yes.
or something
Yes.
like
Now
that.
they're genetically modifying them, and they're coming up a way to grow chocolate beans without having them to be I
in
forgot
soil.
Yeah, something like that.
Did you see the Vanity Fair article of Jennifer Garner?
I did not.
I love her. I really
do
wish I
too.
could marry her because I think she's the perfect woman. I don't know what Ben Affleck was thinking, but
He was thinking with his penis.
I think so. But did you read what she wrote about him?
No.
It's really something. It's really special.
Well, tell me.
Well, I don't want to tell you because I want you to read it on your own.
I'll read it too. I mean, I'm sure it's more than just a paragraph.
She just went on and on about how great he is and what a wonderful person he is, that they just couldn't keep it going together for some reason. And I don't know what those reasons are. I don't know if he fooled around or what, but he did take off with the nanny. She did joke around, never hire a nanny that's really good looking, which should have been normal in Hollywood, I guess. But she also did Go the F to Sleep book. She read that, a clip of it.
I did see that on Facebook.
You want to hear a little bit of it?
Yeah.
All right.
That's funny.
The windows are dark in the town, child. The whales huddle down in the deep. I'll read you one very last book if you swear you'll go the to sleep. The eagles who soar through the sky are at rest, and the creatures who crawl, run, and creep I know you're not thirsty. That's bull. Stop lying. Lie the down, my darling, and sleep.
Wow.
That is not real.
Yes, it is. I got that book for some friends of mine.
Yes,
It's
you haven't
basically
heard
to
the
make
book?
the parents laugh. You don't really read it to your kids, Tom.
Of course you don't.
Have you heard of the book, though?
Never heard of it.
Oh, really?
No,
Go the F to sleep?
It's for real.
Yeah, it's for real. Yeah.
So funny.
It is. Go the F to sleep. Yeah.
That's so funny.
It's all for parents, but yeah, and it sold millions of copies. Surprised you didn't hear it.
I'll take that on Atlanta and Company.
Yeah, do that. Yeah.
Here's my book choice today.
Yeah. Do you have a book club thing?
Yeah, we'll start one.
All right, do that.
I'd like to start a book club, and today's book is Go the Fuck to Sleep.
And they've also, coloring books, adult coloring books are supposed to be very therapeutic. A lot of people have been talking about those. You've heard of that, right?
Right.
And I found one that has a beautiful, the cover of it says Coloring for Assholes or something like that, an adult coloring book. That made me laugh.
That's good.
Steve?
Mm-hmm.
Anyone? Bueller?
No. I was looking for something real quick. Sorry. Morgan Freeman did a reading of the Go the F to Sleep, too. Let me see if I can find that real quick.
Let's hear his voice. Big voice.
Did you hear him doing the Hillary commercials?
No.
They're sensational.
Oh,
what commercials?
So commercial for Hillary Clinton.
She doesn't talk at all.
Yeah.
Her voice is
I did
little,
hear a piece of that.
And
Yeah.
He's awesome.
Did you hear what he did on Jimmy Kimmel? Did you see the bit on Jimmy Kimmel? He was on last week talking about the movie London's Falling because he plays the VP.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can find that in here. I'm sure it's in here somewhere. But they went out on the street with a camera and just turned the camera on people walking around, and he did a narration of a person's life. It was so funny. It was a guy with a selfie stick. I'm sure they had it set up from the standpoint of
he's so good.
He's so good because it was very funny, and it didn't sound like he made it sound like he was ad-libbing it, but I don't think he was. Unfortunately, I don't think he's that funny to ad-lib something. Let me see if I can find this here.
Hillary commercial.
Morgan Freeman put that in. It's done in black
Hillary
and white.
Commercial, Morgan Freeman.
And you just hear his voice, and it's so well done. I bet it cost a fortune.
I wonder what they paid for that. The Time website is so slow. It's as slow as time.
Only thing that pops up here is Morgan Freeman explaining
Democrat
things.
gets a little help from the voice of God. Of course.
And the name of that song will have a sound that sounds the same as your name.
Love costs. It takes effort and work.
That's not good. Shoot. I mean, let me see if I can find when Morgan Freeman did that Jimmy Kimmel show.
The player just sits there. Here it goes. I can't even tell what the hell. I mean, the player doesn't play.
I think I found it.
They could just click on videos, get
I
it
got
to
it.
play. Good. Of course, I got one bar down here.
I don't know where you hit the... Okay, here. Oh, shit. I turned it down.
I'm Hillary Clinton, and I approve this message. I'm Hillary Clinton, and I approve this message.
Her church taught her to do all the good you can, for all the people you can, for as long as you can. After law school, she could have joined a high-priced law firm, but instead, she worked to reform juvenile justice in South Carolina, exposed racism in Alabama schools, registered Latino voters in Texas, and provided legal aid to families in Arkansas. Her life's work has been about breaking barriers, and so would her presidency. Which is why for every American who's not being paid what they're worth, who's held back by student debt or a system tilted against them, and there are far too many of you, She understands that our country can't reach its potential unless we all do. Together, a stronger country.
Battery low.
I like the little drum she put at the very end. But wow, do you think that he is even endorsing her?
I wondered about that. I wondered if he got paid a normal fee, because then he would have to think about, well, if I do this, are people going to assume that I'm voting for her?
Oh, he's totally got to be for her.
He's got to be. I think he's got to be. Probably got paid too, but
What was Morgan Freeman paid to voice Hillary Clinton in a commercial?
she knows that. I'll kiss you.
But I mean, the music, it's so well done. Oh, he could sell me anything.
Yeah, he's so good at it. Here he is narrating Betty White's 90th birthday special.
Now thinking of Betty, here's Morgan Freeman.
When NBC asked me to write a Dear Betty letter to you, I had to inform them that Morgan Freeman doesn't write letters. Morgan Freeman does voiceovers of letters in his head. Pretty amazing, huh? Now, the people at home and at the party might be asking themselves, what is my connection to you? Well, not many people remember that you and I made a movie together called anyway, I love working with you. But this night isn't about me, is it? No, indeed. It is about Betty White turning 90 years old as you listen to my silky voice. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
He also did the re-election 2012 campaign for Barack Obama, and he's lent his voice to many Democratic campaigns, causes. So,
if I die before you guys, will you guys put up the money to have him narrate my funeral, please?
Steve McCoy.
We'll try.
Okay.
If not, Steve, what we may have to do is get the comedian who we had on the show who does him to a T.
Oh yeah.
We'll put together little bits of Donald Trump giving you a send off.
Yeah, right. Go to Fiverr.
That's right.
Get it done. Yeah. Oh me. Well. Yeah, it's not on here. Shoot, it was so funny though. This guy's walking around with a selfie stick down the streets of L.A. outside Kimmel's studio, and he's like, "Here's a guy who's got a selfie stick. He's going to find the perfect place to take a picture of himself." And I can't do it justice because I don't sound like Morgan Freeman, but it was very funny. Maybe it's on YouTube. Look it up.
Yep, I'm
on your own.
One last call to my dad to see if
he
woke up from his nap. Just maybe he might be home.
Okay, be good.
Nope, still not home.
How you know?
Well, because answer machine came on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, then you want to wrap it up, guys? Let me get the wrap-up music ready to go here.
Get the wrap-up music.
Wrap-up music. Thanks for bringing the pizzas, Vicki. It made me nice and sleepy.
Happy birthday, Steve.
Thanks.
Steve, happy birthday.
Thank you. Have you seen Deadpool yet, Tom?
No.
You haven't seen Deadpool?
No, I heard it was violent.
Well, it's very funny, though.
It's a superhero that makes you laugh in very unconventional ways.
From the very
R-rated,
beginning.
that's all I'm saying.
From the very beginning with the...
oh, my God.
The opening credits are so funny. I laughed at that.
Oh,
Didn't
yeah.
you? Remember that?
It's really well done.
I bet that...
But you have to be...
they never thought it would be such a success. Did you think? Like Ryan Reynolds probably thought, I don't know.
I would love to know how much of it is ad-libbed.
Yeah, some of it might be. T.J. Miller's very funny in it, too. His buddy in the bar.
Oh,
That's a comedian.
It's very good.
Yeah, met him in Denver. He's from Denver.
Does this, like, and you think he's...
Want to go see it? Want to go see it, Tom? Let's go see it. Would you go see it again, Vic? Have you seen it twice?
I don't know, Steve.
You guys don't
I just
ever
may
want
see it
to
on
do anything.
Netflix.
Okay. Let me see. Headphones
Let's
muted.
see Zootopia.
Headphones muted.
Yeah, I've heard
Number
about
one
that.
at the box office.
Was it really?
Yeah. $73 million.
Wow. Was that Ben Stiller?
I don't know. Does he do one of the voices?
Not
of the...
Ben Stiller, but...
oh, no. This is an animated
I
Disney
don't want to see
film.
that. No. I'm
You're
thinking
thinking Zoolander, too.
Yeah, that's funny. Zootopia. I do want to see, there's a great movie coming out this summer about what your pets do when you're not home. Remember we talked about
Is it
that last time?
animated?
It's animated.
All the parties they throw.
Yep.
And you never know.
Mm-hmm.
I got dressed at work today. Good. I got it finally. Okay, good.
Who's that, Steve?
I got my iPad working.
Oh.
Good. All right.
We got some breaking news.
Oh, do we, Wolf?
We got some breaking news.
Oh, good. Okay.
Steve's iPad is fixed. That's breaking.
Oh, good. Happy birthday to me. My iPad's working.
So good. Phone the stars have more fun with
Steve and Vikki.
The stars have more fun.
Okay. Where'd that come from?
With Steve and Vikki. I like that he went to a female voice.
$56.
Steve McCoy.
Wow, Z93.
Z93.
Old stuff.
Remember I won that Sony DVD player from you, Steve, on Pepsi Spin to Win. I wish I had the
doing
tape
the
on
Madonna
that.
thing.
Yeah, threw it out.
Yeah.
My tape broke or something.
Okay. Well, that does it for us today, then.
That does it for us.
Happy birthday, Steve.
Thanks.
Happy first day of spring, almost.
Send your birthday greetings to our Steve and Vikki Facebook page.
Steve and Vikki podcast. That's what it's called on
with
Facebook.
Tom Sullivan.
Good morning.
Be fun. I got some new jingles for us, Tom. I got to find those.
Oh, yeah, find them, Steve. There's something to look forward to for the next one.
Let's see if I can find them.
You'll never find it because Harry Connick's about to end here.
No, not yet. I bet I will.
You think so?
I think so.
I bet you won't.
I know you are, but what am I?
Well, we'll be back next week, I guess, huh?
Okay.
See ya!
What wanna be ya?
Almost there.
This has been a Filmways presentation, bitches.
See here.